Hi everybody, welcome to the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD Treasure Chart Guide. So as you can see on the screen right now, there are a bunch of numbers. If you're missing a specific treasure chart, you can click on one of those numbers and it'll take you right through it. Otherwise, you can watch the whole hour-long video. I don't necessarily recommend that, but if you want to, we'll get started. So yeah, click on one of the numbers if you have a specific one. Otherwise, we'll start with number 1. Which is in Forbidden Woods. It's in the second room of the dungeon. Once you have the boomerang, you can get this, so you can't get this before you have the boomerang. You have to take the Deku flowers all the way to the top of the room. So you might think that the door is at the top of the room, but you can actually use your Deku Leaf to, or you can actually hop in the Deku Baba flower and climb even higher in this room. Once you get higher up, there will be a Deku Baba that tries to attack you. You can also slash the jar for a joy pendant, as well as get some green chew jelly from the green chews. Then kill the Deku Baba and fly across to get to the treasure chest. You'll have to use your boomerang and then open it up for treasure chart number 1, which will get you 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 2 is on Windfall Island. You need 20 skull necklaces. You can get skull necklaces from defeating moblins throughout the game, so you'll probably be getting this one pretty late. Go to the rich guy's house in Windfall Island after completing the Forsaken Fortress dungeon, and give him 20 rupees to get treasure chart number 2, which you can then use to salvage a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 3 is in Forest Haven. You'll want to climb back up using the Deku Baba flowers on the stalks to get back up towards the top of the Great Deku Tree. Then you're going to want to climb even higher and get to the highest platform you can see. So there are 3 platforms you can get to from here. One of them takes you to the dungeon Forbidden Woods. The other one takes you to the area where you can get to the figurines, and you're going to have to go that way first, which is where I'm going in the video right now. And then you'll have to use the Deku Baba flower to get all the way across to the even higher ledge. Once you've done that, you can head out the door, and a cutscene will begin showing you that there is an island with a treasure chest there. So jump off and, well, first change the wind, and then hop off and use your Deku Leaf to fly over and open the chest for treasure chart number 3. This you can use to salvage 200 rupees from the bottom of the sea. Treasure chart number 4 is on Spire Island. It's in the Beetle's shop ship here. So go ahead and buy the treasure chart. It's treasure chart number 4. Buy it for 900 rupees. So you're going to have quite a bit of rupees. But you can then use this treasure chart to salvage a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 5 is in the Wind Temple. On the first room you go into on the bottom floor below the propeller, you're going to want to defeat all of the enemies in the room. So this sounds pretty easy, but it's actually kind of difficult because there are some hiding bokoblins. So there will be a Wizrobe and then 2 Stalfos. Then you'll have to use your hookshot to get all the way to the top of the room. And then use the combination of your hookshot and your iron boots on 2 of the statues that are down there, and you can defeat the bokoblins for treasure chart number 5, which you can salvage a piece of heart with. Treasure chart number 6 is in Tower of the Gods. Once you have the bow, you'll have to come back here. It's in the first area with the water. It's in the room with the compass. So head back there after you have the bow, take care of the red bubble, and then shoot the eye to reveal a treasure chest. Open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 6, which you'll be able to salvage 200 rupees with. Treasure chart number 7 is on Windfall Island, and it's one of 2 treasure charts you can get from playing the sinking squid minigame with Salvatore. This particular one, treasure chart number 7, is obtained by beating the game twice. So you don't have to beat a specific score, you just have to beat the game 2 times to get this. So the game is basically like Battleship, and you just have to get lucky and guess the right spots where the squids are. There's a squid that is 4, I guess, tiles long, and then there's a squid that's 3 tiles long, and a squid that's 2 tiles long.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Once you've done that, you'll get treasure chart number 7, which you can use to get 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 8 is on Horseshoe Island. You'll have to go through what's essentially a golf course. And you'll have to pick up the nuts and throw them, or use your leaf to get them into the holes. There are sea hats around this area, and they can be pretty annoying, but you can use your Deku Leaf, a combination of your Deku Leaf, Boomerang, whatever will push these things forward, but you can't go beyond the spikes. The thorns that come up, rather. If you miss completely, don't worry. You can just try and blow them off, and they will reappear. On the last one, you'll only be able to use your leaf, and so it's kind of annoying and somewhat challenging. You might spend a little bit of time on it. Once you've done that, a treasure chest will appear, but we're not going to get that treasure chest. We're going to fall in the hole instead. So down here there are 3 Mathulas, 1 winged and 2 that are not winged. So this could actually be a pretty difficult fight. If you have fire arrows, definitely use those to one-shot all 3 Mathulas. But if you don't have fire arrows, use your boomerang and your parry attacks to defeat the Mathulas. Once you've done so, a treasure chest will appear, and you can get treasure chart number 8, which you can use to get 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 9 is on Crescent Moon Island. Go to the submarine that is around the island and go in and jump down and defeat the mini blends that appear until all of the lights light up. It's basically just survive the mini blends. Once you've done that, a ladder will appear, and you can open the chest for treasure chart number 9, which you can use to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 10 is also on Crescent Moon Island. This time go to the island itself. It's just sitting on a treasure chest on the island. You can use this to get 200 rupees as well. It is guarded also by 2 blue choo-choos. Treasure chart number 11 is in Roost Cavern. Go back to the beginning part of the dungeon and once you have the grappling hook, and head into the first door on your left in the main room. Then head to your right and grapple across and open the chest for treasure chart number 11. You can use this to obtain a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 12 is in the Earth Temple. Use your mirror shield or Medley's mirror while you're in the big mirror room to reveal a small passageway on the right side of the room. Then head through there and use the mirror shield or Medley's mirror to open up all of the coffins and defeat all of the Stalfos that come out. Once you've done that, a treasure chest will appear, and you can open it up for treasure chart number 12. You can use this treasure chart to get 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 13 is found on Two-Eyed Reef. Defeat all the cannon ships and all of the cannons in the reef, and then use your Deku Leaf to fly to where the treasure chest is to get treasure chart number 13. You can use treasure chart number 13 to pull up the secret cave chart from the bottom of the sea. Treasure chart number 14 is on Headstone Island. Head to the submarine that's just to the north of Headstone Island and head in. In here you'll have to defeat all of the bomb chews. I recommend just using your boomerang, even though just because with your sword you can set off some of the bomb flowers that are on the ground. Once you've done that, a ladder will appear, and you can head up the ladder and grab treasure chart number 14, which you can use to get 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 15 is in Forbidden Woods. In the room with the flower, cut the flower down and hop down and use the bomb flower to head to and blow up the large planks to head to the door on the right. In here, use your Deku Leaf and your boomerang to defeat all of the bokoblins and the P-hats. And head towards the top platform of the room. You'll see there's a treasure chest guarded by a flower in the middle, but we can't do anything about that, even with our boomerang, because we can't get close to it, or we can't throw our boomerang from far away. Once you're at the top platform, use your Deku Leaf to hit the propeller and make the platform come towards you. Hop on the platform and use your Deku Leaf facing the opposite way to propel yourself to the other side of the room. Pick up the bomb flower and throw it in the middle of the jail cell that's in the middle of the room. This will destroy the flower that's guarding the chest. Then you can jump in the jail cell, open the chest for treasure chart number 15, which you can use to obtain a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 16 is on 7-Star Isles. You'll need to have completed Tower of the Gods to activate this treasure chart, but once you've done that, head up the ladder in the middle platform, and there will be some Wizrobes that appear. So defeat all the Wizrobes, and treasure chests will start to appear. Once you've beaten all of them, you can open the third treasure chest for treasure chart number 16. You can use treasure chart number 16 to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 17 is on Spectacle Island. Play Salvatore's ship sinking minigame.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And beat it, and then play it a second time and beat it. So the first time you'll get a piece of heart, the second time you will get treasure chart number 17. Some tips for this game is to, basically the most important tip is to only use degrees that are multiples of 5, because that's where all of the barrels are spaced. shoot too far, go down 5 degrees. And if you shoot too close, go up 5 degrees. You can use this treasure chart to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 18 is on Windfall Island, and it's one of 2 treasure charts that are won in the auction. So at night, go to the first floor of the rich house and talk to Zanari. He will let you join the auction and enter the auction until you get the treasure chart that starts at 5 rupees. Some tips for beating the auction are to keep bidding and outbidding the highest bid by quite a bit. So your first highest bid should be about 12 more than the highest bid, and you'll stun people for 10 seconds. Then bid again after the stunning is over. And go up about another 12 rupees. Then bid again after they're done being stunned, and this time you'll probably have to bid about 15 rupees more than the highest bid. Then you'll bid one more time, about 15 to 20 rupees higher than the highest bid, when there's time it so that there's less than 10 seconds left, and you'll be just fine. You'll be able to get most auction winnings this way under 100 rupees than what you bid. So unfortunately though, this treasure chart, number 18, if you're playing the GameCube version, results in only 1 rupee. The Wii U version is 50 rupees, but you're still going to incur a loss on this treasure chart, unfortunately. Treasure chart number 19 is in Four-Eyed Reef, so defeat all of the cannon ships and all of the cannons in the reef. And then use your Deku Leaf to fly to the platform that the treasure chart is on. You can use treasure chart number 19 to pull up the Island Hearts chart. Treasure chart number 20 is in the Earth Temple. In the room with all the fog and the floor masters, first walk all the way and avoid the floor masters because you aren't able to use your sword, and get to the treasure chest with a key in it. Then the fog will go away and you'll be able to take out all of the floor masters. So get near them and slice them up. Once you've done that, a treasure chest will appear and you'll be able to open it for treasure chart number 20. You can use treasure chart number 20 to get a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 21 is on Cyclops Reef. Defeat all of the cannon ships and all of the cannons in the reef, and then fly using your Deku Leaf to the treasure chest that appears. Open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 21. You can use treasure chart number 21 to obtain the light ring chart. Treasure chart number 22 is in Northern Fairy Isle. Head into the submarine in the northern part of the sector, the northwest part of the sector, and defeat all the 4 moblins that are sitting there. This can be kind of difficult towards the beginning of the game, but you can obtain this one pretty early in the game. You can use this treasure chart to pull up 200 rupees. You'll also have to fly, or have to swing across the lanterns. Although, I think alternatively, you should be able to use your Deku Leaf if you have enough magic to get across. Treasure chart number 23 is on Windfall Island. This is one of 2 treasure charts obtained by beating Salvatore's squid sinking minigame, the one that's very similar to Battleship. For this one, you'll have to beat it with less than 20 cannonballs. So it can be the first time or the second time you beat the minigame, or the third or the fourth. You just have to do it with less than 20 cannonballs. Once you've done that, Salvatore will give you treasure chart number 23, which you can then use to salvage a piece of heart. So, like I said, this game is basically just Battleship. There are 3 squids. One is two tiles long, one is 3 tiles long, and one is 4 tiles long. And you have to find them all and hit them all.
Splish, splish, splish. Kaboom! 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 Whoa, ha 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 ha! Hooray! Yay!
Treasure chart number 24 is on Windfall Island. In Lenzo's pictograph shop, if you're on the top floor and you drop down, you will see him and Mineko talking. Snap a picture of them before you interrupt them. Then you can take this picture to the 2 ladies gossiping outside on Windfall Island. Talk to them first, and then show them the picture, and they will reward you with treasure chart number 24. You can use treasure chart number 24 to obtain 200 rupees from the Great Sea. Treasure chart number 25 is on Cliff Plateau Isles. You'll have to jump across the platforms and then get to the hole in the ground and jump down into the cave. Then you'll have to jump across these floating platforms to get to the other side of this cave. There are some Deku Babas on the other side that are going to try and attack you, so use your boomerang to defeat them all. And also watch out for the thorns that will come up unexpectedly. You can drop down off the top platform to get this treasure chest or a joy pendant, but once you've done that, pick up a Deku stick, light it on fire, and hop into the Deku flower, and then throw it at the large planks across. Up here you'll see Aldo, one of the Koroks, and then open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 25. You can use treasure chart number 25 to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 26 is in 6-Eye Reef, right in the middle of your sea chart. Defeat all of the cannon ships and cannons attached to the reef, and a treasure chest will appear on one of the platforms. Then use your Deku Leaf to fly to the platform. And you can open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 26. Or 26. You can use treasure chart number 26 to obtain the Big Octo chart from the bottom of the sea. Treasure chart number 27 is on Private Oasis, so you can get this either later in the game with the hookshot by hookshotting the tree that is on the upper ledge, or you can head to the back of the cabana and use your Deku Leaf to fly across. Then open up the fancy treasure chest for treasure chart number 27. You can use this to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 28 is on Horseshoe Island. This is like a mini golf course that you'll have to go through, and there are 3 holes. Also watch out for the sea hats around the area, but you'll have to pick up the nuts and throw them into the holes. You can also use your boomerang and Deku Leaf to kind of adjust their position after you've thrown them, so you don't have to get them all in one shot. The holes get harder as you go, and the last hole you won't be able to pick up the nuts. If you throw a nut too far, don't worry about it. Just use your Deku Leaf to toss it, or to make it go off the platform. And then a new one to throw right away. Once you've gotten all 3 holes, a treasure chest will appear and you can fly to it in the middle to grab treasure chart number 28. You can use this treasure chart to obtain 200 rupees. chart number 29 is on Windfall Island. So the first step to completing this is to change the wind so that it's going north. Then, head around up on the ledge with the ladder, climb the ladder, and step on the switch. This will make the windmill start turning. Then, head to Salvador's squid sinking minigame, and behind Salvatore there is a staircase. So, head up the staircase and out the door. Once out here, ride the windmill or Ferris wheel by jumping in one of the cars. Then, instead of getting off at the top, keep going all the way around until you can jump onto the awning of Lenzo's house, or the upper deck of Lenzo's house, and then head through the door. In here, there are a couple of treasure chests. One of them will give you treasure chart number 29, which you can use to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 30 is in Tower of the Gods. In the scale room, use a bomb on the bombable wall. Then head through the door and play the Wind's Requiem on the little wind symbol on the floor. Once you've done that, a chest will appear and you can open it for treasure chart number 30. This you can use to obtain a piece of heart. Also, watch out because the Armos Knights will come to life after you play the song. Treasure chart number 31 is on Windfall Island. At night, take a picture of the moon, of the full moon. Make sure it's of the full moon. Once you've done that, during the day in Windfall Island, you can show it to the pouty kid named Camo, who is sitting on the steps. You'll probably have to talk to him first, but he will reward you with treasure chart number 31, which you can use to get a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 32 is on Three-Eyed Reef. Defeat all the cannon ships and all of the cannons that are attached to the reef, and then a treasure chest will appear. Then you can fly to the treasure chest and open it for treasure chart number 32. With treasure chart number 32, you'll be able to salvage the Sea Hearts chart. Treasure chart number 33 is on Windfall Island. There's a lady standing outside of the potion shop. Her name is Mineko. She is very vain. You want to take a picture of her and then show it to her, and she will reward you with treasure chart number 33, which you can then use to get a piece of heart. Treasure chart number 34 is obtained on the Great Sea. There isn't a specific sector you can get this treasure chart in. There are a lot of salvage corps people, and the first time you talk to them, they will reward you with treasure chart number 34. Usually the first time you meet them is around Pawprint Isle. You can use treasure chart number 34 to get 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 35 is in the Wind Temple. It's in the room with the jumping spikes and the 5 different breakable floors. So you'll actually have to go around and break all the floors, which will each time reveal new enemies for you to defeat. So do so, a treasure chest will appear, and you can open it for treasure chart number 35, which you can use to obtain 200 rupees on the Great Sea. Treasure chart number 36 is on Ice Ring Isle. You can only obtain this one after you've gotten the fire arrows and ice arrows. Use the fire arrows to shoot an arrow at the large dragon rock in the middle that's spewing ice, and then sail towards the island. On the first outer ring of the island, you'll see that there's a treasure chest encased in ice. So shoot a fire arrow at it to melt the ice, and open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 36. You can use this treasure chart to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 37 is on Spire Island. On the island itself, use bombs to get across. Then you can hop into the cave at the very end, and you'll have to light the 2 torches in there. Once you've lit the 2 torches, it will reveal a ton of keys. So defeat all the keys using your boomerang or arrows or just your sword. and a treasure chest will appear, and you can open it for treasure chart number 37. You can use treasure chart number 37 to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 38 is on Windfall Island. This is one of 2 treasure charts that can be won in the auction. Head to the bottom floor of the rich house at night and talk to Zunari to start the auction. You'll want the treasure chart that starts out at 60 rupees. So keep trying this until you get that one. Some tips for winning the auction are to bid early and bid about 12 rupees above the maximum bid. This will stun people for about 10 seconds. Then, once they're done being stunned, bid about another 12 rupees above the maximum bid, or above the high bid. This will stun people for about another 10 seconds, and then your next bid should be about 15 rupees higher. And then your final bid should be about 18 rupees higher, and at that point you should have timed it so that they're stunned to the end, so you won't have to bid anymore. You should be able to get the treasure chart for less than 160 rupees if you use this method, and that's the cheapest I've ever been able to get it. You'll be able to use treasure chart number 38 once you've obtained it to get Piece of Heart, or to get a Piece of Heart. Treasure chart number 39 is in Roost Cavern. In here, you'll want to defeat the bokoblins, but to get the treasure chart, all you'll have to do is pick up a Deku stick, and then light the torches on the side. This room is on the 2nd floor, and you can use treasure chart number 39 to obtain 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 40 is on Southern Fairy Isle, or Island. On the platforms here, defeat all the cannons attached to the platforms, which will reveal a couple of treasure chests in the middle platform. Then you can use your Deco Leaf to fly to the middle platform. And open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 40. You can use treasure chart number 40 to get 200 rupees. Treasure chart number 41 is on 5-Eye Reef, and it is also the last treasure chart if you're playing the GameCube version. Defeat all of the cannon ships and cannons inside the reef, and then fly to the platform to open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 41. Treasure chart number 41 will lead you to the Great Fairy chart. So if you're playing the Wii U version, there are still 42 through 46 that are added to the game. So treasure chart number 42 is on Windfall Island. There's a guy standing in front of the bomb shop. Give him 3 skull necklaces, and he will let you play a little minigame. The minigame is you have to bring 3 of his pigs, or all 3 of his pigs, back to him within a certain amount of time. Within 2 minutes. It's a pretty easy game. So the first 2 pigs are just out in the open, and the last one is up by the gravestone on the hill. Although it is possible, as what happened in the video, that the 3rd pig falls off the ledge and then is just in the main area. Once you beat this minigame, the sailor will reward you with treasure chart number 42, which you can use to pull up 100 rupees. Treasure chart number 43 is on Horseshoe Island. On the platforms here, climb up and hit the switch, which will reveal a treasure chest on the other platform. There are 2 platforms here. Once you've done that, head over to the other platform and open the chest for treasure chart 43. You can use treasure chart number 43 to obtain 100 rupees. Treasure chart number 44 is on Starbelt Archipelago. On the platform here, destroy all of the cannons and then climb up and defeat all of the bokoblins to reveal a treasure chest. Or actually, I think the treasure chest is just there automatically, so I don't think you have to defeat anything. However, it will probably help you to destroy the cannons as you're climbing up the ladder. Anyways, open the treasure chest. Open the treasure chest for treasure chart number 44, which will lead you to 100 rupees. Treasure chart number 45 is on Windfall Island. You have to give Mrs. Marie 40 joy pendants. So the first 20 she'll give you the cabana deed, and then the next 20 you give her, she will give you treasure chart number 45, which you can use to get 200 rupees. In the GameCube version, for 40 joy pendants, she gives you the hero's charm, but in the Wii U version she gives you treasure chart number 45. And finally, treasure chart number 46 is on Popprint Isle. Once you have the hook shot, you can use it to hook shot to the funny looking tree, and then defeat all of the Wizrobes inside the cave. Once you've done that, a treasure chest will appear, giving you treasure chart number 46, the final one, which you can use to obtain the final piece of heart. So I just want to say thanks for watching. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. Next week I will be starting my new project. I have the first chapter recorded, so we're good to go on that. Next week I will be uploading chapter 1 of my new project, so stay tuned for that, subscribe, and comment, like, you know, all that fun stuff. So I will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye.